An Olympic boxer whose gender identity is being questioned is making international headlines after defeating an opponent in 46 seconds. Yesterday, Italian boxer Angela Carney fell to the floor in tears before stopping the fight against Algerian boxer Iman Khalif. Carini said in a statement the Algerian's punches were harder than she's ever been hit before.
There's this poor, it's an Italian female boxer, name of Angela Carini. She's been training for years for this. Her Algerian opponent was basically, it's called Amini Khalif. Basically, I think, was a bloke. Walked into the, strode into the ring and basically knocked this poor Italian woman senseless for 46 seconds, at which point, with sobbing her eyes out, the Italian lady said, "I can't go on." This is a bloke beating up a woman. I mean, well, I'll ask you this question. What the hell is going on, Renee?
Yeah, I mean, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. So this is actually a man, but it's a man who has had his chromosomes tested and he is XY.
What does that mean exactly?
Right, so only a man can have chromosomes that are XY. Women are XX, men are XY.
So is this not a trans woman?
No.
Okay,
this
explain.
is a man who likely has what's called DSD. So when he was born, he didn't have normal male genitalia and it looked like a woman, and he's probably been raised as a woman. It's sad, actually, in that respect. So he will go through normal male puberty, he will gain all of those advantages, and he will be as strong as a man boxing. A man in a boxing ring has 2.6 times the power of a woman when they throw a punch.
This guy came into the ring, punched this poor lady, Angela Carini, twice in the face. She fell to the floor, sobbing, screaming, "This is unjust." And afterwards she refused to shake his hand. This poor lady, she said, I got into the ring to fight, but I didn't feel like it anymore. After the first minute, I started to feel a strong pain in my nose. I didn't give up, but a punch hurt too much, and so I said, "Enough. I'm leaving with my head held high." She burst into tears. She said she'd never felt such strong blows in her life. The entire bout was over in 46 seconds.
An Algerian boxer shown in the red uniform who failed a gender eligibility test last year has now won an opening fight after only 46 seconds. Her opponent breaking down in tears, calling it, quote, unjust.
A boxer deemed a biological male beating an Italian female opponent, with the Italian crying out, "I couldn't take it anymore." Despite failing that gender test by the International Boxing Association and being banned from an international tournament last year, Algerian 25-year-old Iman Khalif was okayed by Olympic authorities to compete. And apparently today it was a very one-sided fight, with Italian Angela Carini, also 25. After just 46 seconds and several sharp punches to the head, including the nose by Khalif, Carini abandoned the fight, threw her helmet to the floor, stormed off the boxing ring, and in fact went on to say that she had never felt such strong blows in a contest before.
"I put an end to the match because after the second blow, after years of experience in the ring and a life of fighting, I felt a strong pain in my nose. You all saw my nose that started bleeding. I did not lose tonight. I just surrendered with maturity. I'm a mature woman. The ring is my life."
In a statement, the IBA said in part, "This test conclusively indicated that both athletes did not meet necessary eligibility criteria and were found to have competitive advantages over other female competitors." One more quote from the defeated Italian: "Boxing is a sport that teaches you to have respect for the opponent. It cannot and must not become an abuse."
Want to bring in Clarissa Shields. He's a professional boxer and a two-time Olympic gold medalist. What do you think about all of this?
Well, my first Olympics, I was 17 years old, so I hadn't even fully developed as a woman, so I couldn't imagine getting inside the ring with the biological man. I mean, even though I spar against the men, but fighting for the Olympics is way bigger than that. It's so much more on the line. So to have to go in there with the opposite gender when, look, women fight against women, men fight against men. So I don't even see how the Olympics done something like this.
You know, I watched this video earlier today, Clarissa. Have you seen it? For the Italian boxer saying, "I'm out." Have you seen the video yet?
I've seen it.
I mean, she really looked scared to me. What did you think?
You know, I grew up in a gym sparring against a lot of guys and stuff, but every fighter, woman fighter, does not do that. So the power to her did seem like it was much bigger and much stronger, and it did scare her, you know. And I don't know how old she is, but it's still like when you're born a man, you're already born with the bigger muscles and a bigger neck, and you've grown up to be a man. You know, you didn't change genders when you was a kid, so it's to me, it's just unfair, and I just can't believe that it's being done, and I just couldn't imagine it happening to me. It is very hard to qualify for the Olympics. You have to go through so many different international tournaments, country tournaments to even make it to the Olympics. So for me, I can understand her devastation, but it shouldn't be ruined due to a man. And I think that the Olympics definitely dropped the ball, you know. And listen, I don't have anything against transgender women or transgender men. All I'm saying is that men should fight against men, women should fight against women, and transgenders should fight against transgenders.
Hey man, Olympics out of line for this one. I wish I could have seen the whole video of the fight. I couldn't imagine. First of all, I don't even want to say she, and I don't want y'all to get on me about this shit, but whatever. That motherfucker looked like Shaq in there to the girl, man. Say she ain't never been hit like that. I bet you ain't. That's a full-blown man in there. Yeah, you want to be considered a woman, but you was a man. You damn right them blows hurt. All them hits to the head. No, hell no. You ain't never been in the ring with no nigga getting hit like that. Olympics out of line for that. You can't have no man in there fighting a woman. That shit crazy. If y'all gonna do that, y'all might as well just go ahead and get trans. They have their own shit. All the trans fight trans, cause they all men that are transitioning into women. Y'all fight each other. Ain't no way in hell you gonna have a trans in there with a woman, born a woman. Like that's fair. No matter what you got going on, no matter what you like, you was born a man, so your strength is automatically different. Oh my God, they tripping, man. This shit getting out of control, man. This shit getting out of control, man. They might as well go ahead and make that change, man, because they not gonna have a girl in there who's transitioning to be a man. Could have facial hair and all that. You're not gonna put her in the ring to go fight no nigga. Because that's still a female at the end of the day. Say she can't take them blows, boy. I imagine she couldn't. They out of line for that, man. They gotta tighten up, man. You can't have shit like that. That shit ain't even fair. You need to put her ass in there with the men, man. If she's still a man, born a man, you go fight men. How they gonna make? You got make it make sense. How you gonna make her fight a female? Born a man and you just transitioning to be a female. That shit crazy, man. I'm looking at these pictures when she just standing over there, it look like Shaq. Man, that's like Shaq and John Stockton fighting. Boy, that shit ain't fair. At least they two men, though. You can't do that, man. I was shocked like a motherfucker. I don't even know what to say. I'm looking at this shit like I'm like, no, this shit can't be true. Olympics out of line for that, boy. They need their draws kicked up their ass for that. And you see what Clarissa Shields say. She sparred with man, but she couldn't imagine being in the ring with a man taking them blows. And she be putting foot to ass. This shit crazy, man. This shit crazy, boy. And they gonna have some explaining to do, man. Cause ain't no way that you could set that up and think it's fair. It's not no fair fight, man. They gotta do better, man. They can't let this shit happen no more, man. Cause boy, that girl could get some damn head issues like that, man. It's bad enough. Boxing is dangerous already. The head ain't meant to be hit. And imagine you got a man in there with that men's strength fighting a female. You damn right she tapped out. She can't take them damn blows, man. She say she ain't never felt that type of power before. I bet you ain't. That shit crazy, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. And did y'all see the fight? I don't know. I don't even know if it was on TV, but I'm damn sure gonna look for it. And if I find it, I'm gonna drop it in the video. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell.